Hey there, this is Michelle Pescosolido, and today is day 5 of the video challenge, and I have my Patriot shirt on. And the funny thing is I'm starting to think that maybe for those of you who are Patriot fans out there, that maybe they lost, because I've been wearing this shirt and I'm a big Texans fan and I've been wearing it every day. So those of you that are Patriots fan might want to just let me slide a little bit so I can put on some other gear. Maybe you guys will win next week. Either way, the Texans won. I'm really excited about it. But that's enough about the Patriots and the Texans. I want to come to you today and talk to you about this video challenge I've been doing. And what I have discovered and have been growing from myself is the fact that, I'm reaching out to a whole new crowd of people. And, there are people out there that like to read blog posts, and then there are people out there that would much rather watch a, 2 to 5 minute video and learn it that way. One of the things that I've noticed, and probably a mistake that I've made, when I first started, I did videos. And the reason why I did videos was because it was free marketing. You see, when I first got online in August of 2 years ago, so this is 2012, 2010, I literally had $1 a day budget, and I share that with you because I want you to know that, I didn't come into this industry with a lot of money to throw into advertising. I actually came into this industry struggling. I got into network marketing. I was chasing around my friends and family, and I did that for about 4 months. While I had some success at recruiting my warm market or my old friends on Facebook, it just wasn't enough. And so that's when I ventured online and I discovered My Lead System Pro. And we still use that to this day. Often people always ask us, how do you generate leads? How did you build a 6-figure business in just 6 months? Well, it's because of My Lead System Pro, and we still lead with My Lead System Pro. And so when I found that in August 2 years ago, I got in there and I didn't have any money. I was living paycheck to paycheck. There were times when the electricity was getting cut off. I was struggling for money, and literally all I had was $1 a day budget. So I had to get creative, and I had to work harder. You see, if you have a lot of money to put into your marketing, you don't have to quite work as hard. But when you don't have any kind of budget, or you have maybe a small budget like I had back then, you've got to work smarter and you've got to work harder. So that's what I did. And I remember going back and doing pretty much what I'm doing here right now, getting on video. And I had no value to share at all, but luckily, My Lead System Pro started giving me that value to start sharing with people, so I became a commodity in the industry. So when I started making videos, I was just very open, like I am not now, authentic, real, humbling. I talked about struggles. I talked about success. I talked about, how I achieved maybe when I generated 2 or 3 leads a day. So I'm giving you some ideas here. If you're thinking about doing videos, or you're thinking about sharing value, talk about anything in your journey. Even if it's a failure, talk about that failure and what you learned from it and how you're going to change it the next time around. You see, you want to fail. I failed 1,000,000 times, and I got up, I learned from it, I didn't make the mistake again, I shared the story, and I moved forward. If you don't fail, you never know. You can't grow. If you're failing, you're growing, okay? So I did these videos in the beginning, and somewhere along the way, I got away from it because I found my little niche in Facebook. And I started getting results with Facebook, became known as somebody that they could go to learn Facebook marketing. I had phenomenal success using pay-per-click in Facebook, yes, with my little $1 a day budget, but each time I made some money, I threw it right back into the business. So whenever I started doing the Facebook, I got away from the videos and I mastered Facebook, did that for about a year, and then I started doing some blogging and sharing the value on my blog along with my Facebook page. So I got away from the video. So this challenge for me, excuse me, I still have this cold, but this challenge for me has been very, very exciting. It's been inspiring. It has been a personal growth for me. I've come to realize that I was really not tapping into a whole nother channel of people that I should have been. So with that said, I want to encourage you that if you're doing blogging, or you're doing article marketing, or you're doing Facebook marketing, or you're doing solo ads, and you're sharing value each and every day to the people who are following you, consider getting your message out through another channel. Now, I don't want you to get that confused with picking another marketing method, because when you choose a marketing method, especially if it's video marketing, you should focus on just video marketing. If you choose Facebook marketing, you should just focus on Facebook marketing. If you choose blogging, you should just focus on blogging. There's enough traffic to get found in those areas and those marketing methods. So I would say those are the top marketing methods. But there's enough traffic there to be found, but you're in those marketing methods, you should be sharing value each and every day. And again, I gave you some ideas on that. You know, little success stories, little achievements are things you should share, especially failures or where you might have learned a valuable lesson. Those things need to be shared with people, okay? We're in this together as a family, and we need to. You're doing people a disservice by not sharing. So what I'm trying to tell you is if you have a message and you've chosen one of those marketing methods, consider doing video. Let me ask you, how many of you on day 5 would have already have given up on this? Let me tell you, it's probably about 4 o'clock here Central Time. I just got out of the shower. I just did my hair. I just did my makeup. I've been in my pajamas this whole day. I've done a few errands and things around the house. And I really, can see how people stop, especially women, okay? Men can put on the ball cap, but maybe you guys can relate to that. I can see how people just stop. It sometimes seems overwhelming. Oh, I got to get the tripod. I got to get the camera. I got to figure out what I'm going to talk about. And then by the time you get done making all the excuses and trying to figure things out, it's late. You found a great excuse as to why you can't do it because you've got another commitment, and now the opportunity and the chance has been blown. So consider, back to what I was saying, consider finding another channel to get your message through. And I want to challenge you to do videos, because for me, what I have discovered is people are reaching out to me that maybe didn't understand my passion, maybe didn't understand my message when I wrote it, because maybe they've never met me in person. See, the people who know me in person probably understand the things I write, because you can't truly express your emotions in a blog post. You can. You think you can, but how are people perceiving it that are reading it? Usually the ones that don't truly know you don't get it, okay? And or could come across wrong. So consider doing videos. I want to inspire you and challenge you to do videos and talk about the value and then those things that I gave you tips on to share, because what I'm noticing again is I'm having a whole nother group of people reaching out to me that are getting inspired by my message. Things that I didn't think were that inspiring at all. But I'm reaching them, and it's actually helping me grow as somebody who is stepping out of the box, overcoming my fear a little bit, overcoming my own procrastinations, to start reaching out to that group of people and start making that connection with them. And that's what this industry is about, is getting out there and building relationships with people. And if that means that you've got to get your message out through a couple of different channels, by all means, you should do that, because the more people you can touch, the more people you can inspire, the more people that you can get your message out to, the bigger your following is going to be. The more people who are going to want to work with you, that are going to resonate with you. Anytime I tell a story about being a single mom and being broke and growing up in a really bad childhood, I get a whole different group of people that relate to me and connect with me. It's all about building relationships in this business and making those connections and helping each other grow. So I hope you enjoyed this video message. Again, this is day 5. I've got 25 more days to go. It's going to be really exciting because I'm actually going to be taking some trips. I'm going to be in Florida. I'm going to be on a cruise, and I'm going to have to do those videos from there. I'm starting to run out of some Patriot shirts. I keep grabbing all of Bill's clothes out of his closet, but we'll start recycling through them. So anyways, hope you have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.